Well, today we're back at doing a two-step problem. And if you remember way back in September, we did two-step problems with one-digit numbers. We're revisiting now again with our two-digit numbers. Two steps basically is exactly what it says. You're going to have to do two things in order to get to the solution to a problem. So you're going to see more than two numbers in your stories, and you're going to have to figure out what you have to do with those in order to get to the answer. I'm again going to share some with you that I am going to do, and then after hopefully watching me share with you how to do a two-step problem, you'll be able to do the work yourself today. So here are the ones that I have that I'm going to show you, and here we go. Start number one. The story today says, Zachary has 28 peaches. Hey Zach, you're in here today. Nikisha gives him 15 more peaches. He uses 36 peaches to make jam. How many peaches does he have left? So I have to find out, first of all, how many peaches total that Zach's got. And he's given some more. So I have to do that problem first. So Zach started with 28. He gets 15 more peaches. So I've got to add 15 to that. I like show all totals. So I've got 30. I've got 13, and he ends up with, he's now got 43 peaches. Now he's going to make his jam. So he's going to take some of these 43 peaches to make that. And the story says he used 36. So now I have to do 43 minus the 36 to get the answer to this two-step problem. For me, looking at this, I can already see it's an M&M. I don't have to do any type of a subtraction problem because 43 to 36 is, for me, a 13. I'm doing it in my head, but if you didn't get that, you're going to do 43 minus 36. I'm going to leave it like this and do expanded. So that is 10. This is a negative 3, and I see that the answer is 7. So I could then say he's got 7 of the peaches left. Good thing he got some from his friend Nikisha because he wouldn't have had enough. So two-step problem, you have to do one thing with two of the numbers that are in the problem. From there, you're going to use that answer, and you're going to finish the second part of the problem and figure it out that way. So that's the first example of a two-step problem. Let's look at the second one that they give for an example. This story says today that there are 19 red scarves and 32 green scarves for sale at a department store. The clerk sells some scarves. Now she has 24 scarves left. How many scarves does the desk clerk sell? Well, it looks like we have to first of all put the red and the green scarves for a total number together. So the first thing we're going to do in the first step is add. 19 plus a 32. I might as well leave it like that. And I'll do expanded form. So I know right now I have a total of 51 scarves in both the green and the red. So now I have to use this number, and now I have to do the second part of my problem. And scarves are being sold, so I'm going to subtract from this. So 51 minus the 24 is going to get my answer. I'm going to do my show all total method. 51, 24, 30, negative 3. So my answer becomes the 27 because I have done step number 1, total number of scarves. Step number 2, subtract that the clerk sold, and I get an answer of 27. So that's my other two-step problem. Last one I'm going to share with you today before you get going on your own is Marnie has 27 cents more than Dan. Dan has 48 cents. Steph has 15 more than Mari. How much money does Steph have? Well, I've got to figure out how much Marnie has. And in the first beginning of part of the problem, it says she has 27 more than Dan, and Dan's got 48. So the first thing I need to do is I need to add those two amounts of money up. So 27 and 48. And I've got 60, I've got 15. So right now I have a total of the 75 cents. So here's my first step. I added that money up. Now it says that Steph has 15 more than Marnie. Well, this is what Marnie has because she has got 27 cents more than Dan. So I figured out that Marnie is at 75. But it says that Steph's got 15 cents even more than that. So I'm going to take the 75 plus the 15. Oh, I love it. Here's another mental math. I get 90 cents. I didn't even have to do a problem. So my total, or my answer for this is a 90 cents for Steph. So she's the money bags in the trio of friends here. So 2 steps. I had to add here first how much Marnie had, and she had more than her friend Dan for a total of 75. Then taking that 75, it said that Steph had even 15 cents more than Marnie. So I added those together, and so the answer is 90 cents for Steph. So 2-step problems. We have done them in the past. I think you guys can do them again. Just follow what the story says, and you'll get to that answer. So good luck, everybody, and we'll see you next time.